I'm Hannibal. Do you want to know about a film but can't be bothered to watch it? Well, this week we're looking at Spectre. No time to watch! Synopsis. Bond is in Mexico during the Day of the Dead parade and it looks like he's gonna bang some woman.
This is a Bond film.
But instead leaves to go spy on some guys talking about blowing up a stadium.
Convenient exposition.
He shoots and blows up the entire building.
Who stores a bomb like that?
One bad guy survives somehow.
Day of the Undead.
So Bond chases him through the parade.
At least I think he does. It's too shaky to tell.
The bad guy gets on a getaway helicopter and Bond climbs onto.
That sounds about right.
They fight. Bond manages to steal the bad guy's octopus ring thing.
8 tentacle discount.
No wait, something about Octopussy! And throws both the bad guy and the pilot out.
Skyfall. Ing.
Then flies the helicopter to safety.
Helicopter license. To kill.
Cue opening titles.
Still should have been Supremacy by Muse.
Back in London, M removes Bond from field duty due to his reckless actions.
Okay, so the film's over? He's not Bond anymore?
We are introduced to the head of the Joint Intelligence Service, C,
Who's definitely not evil. Don't prejudge him just because he played Moriarty in Sherlock.
who wants to activate the Nine Eyes intelligence program where information is freely shared between 9 countries.
9 eyes, 9 lives. Cats have 9 lives.
Something about Octopussy! And who also wants to close down the 00 program for reasons.
See? Not evil. Oh wait. Damn typecasting.
We find out that Bond is on a mission from Old M, who left him a video in case of her death.
Scream 3.
The video explains that he had to kill the Mexico guy, then go to Italy to attend his funeral to find another guy.
If this mission isn't authorised by M, then who's paying for travel?
Before leaving, Bond goes to see Q, who, on the orders of M, puts some nanobot tracking thingies in Bond's arm.
Science!
He also gets a watch that can blow up.
This wouldn't happen to be an Omega brand watch, would it?
Bond goes to the funeral, saves the widow and bangs her.
From Roma with love.
She tells Bond her husband worked for a secret organisation and they are meeting tonight.
Convenient timing. Also, how did she know that if she wasn't a member?
Bond gets into the meeting by showing the octopus ring thing.
Good thing he knew to steal that, or that could have been difficult.
And vaguely sees the head of the organisation who blows Bond's cover and causes everyone in the building to try and kill him.
Oh no, how's Bond gonna get out of this one?
Bond escapes in 20 seconds and drives away.
Also, everybody just shoots the car and watches the bullets bounce off. Shoot his tyres. His tyres.
Cue car chase with Bond and the organisation's new hitman.
He reminds me of a better Moonraker assassin.
They calmly drive around a nearly empty city for a while.
Don't forget to stop at the red lights.
Bond's car ends up in a river and he learns from Miss Moneypenny that everything has to do with Mr. White, who's hiding out in Austria.
Oh yeah, she's in this movie.
Bond goes to Austria and immediately finds Mr. White,
That was easy.
who's dying from thallium poisoning, and asks Bond to go and find his daughter. Who will then take him to L'Americain,
Right. Should I be writing this down?
which will then lead them to the organisation.
Can you spell American for me?
Then Mr. White kills himself with Bond's gun.
But you had to make sure he gave Bond the info before killing himself, didn't he?
Bond finds White's daughter.
That was easy.
Then after being kicked out of her office, Q arrives and Bond gives him the octopus ring to research, being distracted just long enough for her to get kidnapped by the assassins.
Convenient timing.
A high-speed chase ensues.
Is it as enthralling as the last one?
Bond chases after them in an aeroplane through some snow.
Aeroplane license. Also, how did he get that plane?
He forces the cars to crash and rescues White's daughter.
We see the nose of the plane buckle into the car, and then in the next shot it's perfectly fine. And the first person perspective camera isn't even aiming straight at the house, and then suddenly we cut and it crashes through the dead centre of the middle of it. Continuity.
The assassin crashes through his car's windshield and dies,
I bet he doesn't come back later.
but his fingers twitch to show us he's still alive.
Called it. Also cold finger.
While all this is going on, Q is followed by some henchmen and escapes them to meet Bond and White's daughter in a hotel room.
Note to evil organisation. Get better henchmen.
Q reveals that the ring has digital information linking all the main villains from Casino Royale, Quantum of Solace, and Skyfall.
So all the previous villains touch that ring? Also, overarching continuity makes everyone care about the plot more.
Bond and White's daughter travel to L'Americain, which is a hotel, and find a secret room.
That doesn't look like it's been used for years, but somehow the information is still all up to date.
Full of videotapes, information, and coordinates of where they need to go next.
Convenient.
They travel by train, and White's daughter tells him she's killed before and knows how to use a weapon.
I bet that doesn't come back later.
They are attacked by the assassin who punches
The living daylights.
Thank you. Out of Bond.
This fight scene is actually great. Bond really does seem outmatched. Though, why didn't he just shoot Bond in the head when they didn't know he was there, rather than smashing the table to get their attention?
White's daughter shoots and wounds the assassin, and he then gets pulled off the train.
And there were no other people around during all of this?
White's daughter and Bond bang.
This is a Bond film.
They get off the train and wait in the middle of the desert until they are taken to the secret base.
Dear bad guy, just kill them now. You've won. The film is over. Sincerely, Logic.
They are met by the head of the organisation, Christoph Waltz,
Oh yeah, I love that guy.
who is the son of the man who adopted Bond after his parents died.
Elaborate family domestic.
Waltz tortures Bond by drilling into parts of his brain while White's daughter watches.
She's not even tied up. She just sits there by choice. Okay.
Waltz reveals that C is working with him, and all of the Nine Eyes information goes straight to Spectre.
Plot twist. Also monologuing. Also for 9 eyes only.
And there's a cat for some reason.
I bet he's Blofeld.
Waltz reveals that he goes by his mother's maiden name, Blofeld.
Dr. Yes.
Bond manages to take off the bomb watch and switch it on, all while Blofeld is trying to drill the part of his brain that will make him forget faces.
Just kill him already.
White's daughter rushes over and he still remembers her.
Oh, now she cares.
She takes the watch from Bond and slides it under Blofeld, where it then explodes.
Doctor, no!
Bond and White's daughter escape, and Bond shoots guards left, right and centre.
Because even after being drilled in the head, he's a perfect shot.
They blow up the facility
Explosions! That was easy.
and escape on an unguarded helicopter.
Explosions! That was convenient.
Back in London, the whole MI6 team meet up to stop C and Nine Eyes from going live.
Though with the facility in the desert gone, is there even a way for Spectre to use this information?
White's daughter leaves Bond saying she can't deal with the spy life.
Forced drama.
On the way to stop C, Bond is captured and the others go to C's office.
Everybody cares 0% about Bond.
They stop Nine Eyes and C falls to his death while the others watch.
You could say they had a view to a kill.
Bond is taken to the blown up MI6 building from Skyfall and Blofeld is revealed as the kidnapper.
How? How did he possibly survive?
He tells Bond the building will explode in 3 minutes.
Just kill him already!
And White's daughter is inside.
If I was a villain, I would tell him that, but I wouldn't actually hide her in there, so he'd be running around for 3 minutes, blow up, and die. Or I would shoot him and be done with it. Also, the only reason why she decided to leave was so she could get kidnapped again.
Bond finds White's daughter. They escape in a conveniently placed boat and have a high-speed chase with Blofeld, who's in a helicopter.
Boat license! Hey, I've got vehicle bingo!
Bond shoots down the helicopter with a single pistol from hundreds of feet away in a moving boat. And it crashes, but Blofeld survives and climbs out of the wreckage.
You only live thrice.
Bond doesn't shoot him and leaves him to be arrested by MI6.
Sequel?
And they all live happily ever after. Pros. It wasn't as bad as Quantum of Solace. I like the 60s retro look of Blofeld's base in the desert. It reminded me of a Sean Connery era Bond film. This is also an especially nice touch considering that Daniel Craig's Bond films are like a reimagining of the old films. The fight scene on the train was one of the first occasions where Bond looked outmatched and in danger, which was great. Cons. They wasted the assassin, who could have been a formidable recurring bad guy. The whole car chase through Italy felt like a casual Sunday drive, with about 3 other pedestrian cars, and a joke about helping someone to park. I know they wanted this film to have a resonating emotional weight, but simply calling back to other films and painting Blofeld as the always there villain really doesn't achieve that or make sense. End thoughts. After Bond was supposed to be impaired by all of the brain tampering, it would have been way cooler if White's daughter had been helping through the base and shooting all the henchmen for him, especially since we were told she could use a weapon. Evaluation. Bond, don't be ridiculous. I'm never going to sleep with you.